In this past year, accusations of sexual misconduct have dominated the news, and thousands of women came forward to say, "Me too." It showed this issue affects everyone, not just people in the public eye. Lauren Atkins isn't famous. She's a high school student in Norman, and what happened to her happens to young women across the state. She's speaking out to make sure it doesn't happen again. Lauren Atkins plans to study political science when she starts college at OU this fall.
And we worked with the language.
But she's already getting a hands-on lesson in politics.
The original bill was very similar to this, but Lauren and Jacob and I sat and changed some things up.
Lauren is working to rally support for House Bill 2734. The legislation would help create age-appropriate programs in Oklahoma schools on consent and healthy relationships.
Even if it doesn't pass, it'll get people talking about it, and they'll realize that it's a problem.
A problem Lauren experienced firsthand last May when she was sexually assaulted by a boy while she was passed out at a party. When she confronted him the next day, it became clear he didn't understand what legal consent meant.
It happens to so many girls, and until it happens to you, you don't really, I never thought it could happen to me, but it just random, and that's how it is for other people too. It's bad situations with people who aren't educated on consent.
Lauren went to the police, but no charges were filed.
Right after nothing happened illegally, initially I kind of gave up for a second. I was like, well, there's nothing else I can do. And then I just felt defeated.
But then Stacey Wright reached out to her. Her organization, Yes All Daughters, advocates for victims of sexual assault.
Oklahoma ranks among the worst states for sexual violence and the worst states for domestic violence and even teen pregnancy.
Wright asked Lauren to join her fight to pass HB 2734. She tried to introduce the bill a few years ago, but it didn't go anywhere.
The conversation has shifted, especially recently with the Me Too movement, and we have gained a lot of traction this time around.
Representative Jacob Rosenkrantz, a former teacher, is sponsoring the bill.
I think it does have a chance. It's got bipartisan, attention. Nobody seems to be turning it down.
If the bill passes, it will be called Lauren's Law.
I don't want anyone else to have to go through anything like that. And if this could help prevent it, it's just great.
Her personal fight for justice has turned into a much bigger battle.
I think this is so much better if it can help so many other people.
By using education as prevention to stop sexual assault and abuse. Lauren's Law would require educators to undergo training about consent and healthy relationships before introducing that curriculum into the classroom. The material would be age-appropriate, fact-based, and approved by the Department of Health. The bill has been sent to the Education Committee. Wendy?
And that bill still needs to get a hearing before it can go to the House floor for a vote. And if it passes the House, it then has to go before the Senate before that bill can be signed into law.